I have a lock by Hornbill, and they sent me this to review, and I've had it for a year, and I've really enjoyed it. The only problem, downside that I've had with it is it takes AA batteries, and we lock and unlock the door probably 5 times plus a day. And when we do that, the batteries last about 6 months. So they do have to be replaced. I don't know if you call it fairly often, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this deadbolt smart lock with a new smart lock that Hornbill sent me to review. And this one's a lot more feature packed. It has a camera for 2K video that you can view on the internet at anywhere. It does have 6 different ways to unlock, and we'll take a look at those. It has a doorbell. You can lock and unlock the door with Alexa as well as Google Assistant. It says it has a 500 milliamp rechargeable battery. It's 2 separate batteries with 2,500 milliamp hours each. This is the T1 model, and it's really useful. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to install this by first taking out this old lock, and I'm going to show you how to take this old lock out and then install this one. First thing I'm going to do to take this lock out is just get a screwdriver and remove the AA batteries that are in here, and we'll go ahead and do that. You can see it's pretty easy to take off this base plate. It exposes the brains, the wires. There's a little clip here I just have to unclip and pull out. So now I've disconnected the brains of the unit from the lock, and then just need to take these 2 screws out to get the rest of the lock removed. From this side, I'll also need to take the plate off, which I'm going to do right now. All right, I have it taken off, and this is a perfect time just to wipe it down and clean it up, so I'm going to do that real quick. All right, I have this cleaned up. Now it's time to go ahead and get out the new lock, the new deadbolt. All right, so here it comes with instructions, mounting diagrams to make sure that it'll fit your door, so you can check that. It's in the description, in the pictures. That way you can make sure that you pick out the lock, make sure the lock fits before you buy it. Here are the batteries. They are USB-C rechargeable. Comes with 2 here. Let's do this next. Comes with a pair of keys, the physical deadbolt, 2 key fobs, and strike plates, and the other screws that you need for installing. Here's the USB cable if you need it. It's a USB-C charging. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here is the doorbell. So you can actually put this wherever you want, which is pretty cool. Some of the cool features are just the fact that this comes with a fingerprint reader on the top, comes with a 2K camera, comes with a number pad and a doorbell and a nice little hidden spot. So if you want to unlock the door, you can still do it, but just make it a little more seamless looking. So let's go ahead and do this by first installing this particular model here. This looks like, actually this is the video cable, it looks like, and then the data. So let's go ahead and get that installed. I'm keeping my current strike plate on the door and just installing the deadbolt, but you can always trade out the one on your door to match. When you're installing this, it actually has the words up printed on it. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, right there where it says up. Come on, up. Make sure that that is pointing up on your door. So I'm going to open this, install this, and then put the screws in. Now, when you're deciding which screws to use, it actually has pictures on each one of these packages to tell you where those screws go, so that removes a lot of the guesswork, which is really nice. It makes it a lot easier for installation. Since I'm doing the deadbolt portion, I'm going to use the one that it tells me to use. And really easy, just need a screwdriver to do this installation, as long as you don't have to widen the hole or do anything like that. But again, you can check that beforehand, and you can check that with the card here that it comes with, or you can fold it over. And so what you do is you fold it over and it'll tell you where the deadbolt goes and where the actual opening needs to go to make sure that it fits in your door. Okay, now that's done, we'll do the outside unit and we'll just push it through. For the wires themselves, we're going to run them under the deadbolt here so they're out of the way of any of the mechanisms. There we go. So have that ready. Next is the wall plate with a nice rubber gasket that's going to go on. It has it listed for the cables. So those are where the cables are going to go, through that hole. Next, I'm going to use the screws that it recommends, that it shows here on the diagram for this plate here. All right, there we go. The plate's on. It has 3 spots for the actual unit to go. So we'll go ahead and install that. On the back here is the camera, the data port, and the wires down here. So we need to connect those 2 things up before we seal this up. So this just snaps out, and it's a push fitting. So you just put them together, push till it snaps, and then snap it back. Once that's in, we can put the other cable in. It only goes one direction. Next, we'll grab these screws for this plate to go on. Total of 3 screws. The one I put in here, here, and down here that need to go in to secure this. There we go, nice and secure. Okay, so that's good. Next, we can go ahead and finish installing this together, but first, I want to let you know that it does come with replacement hardware. And when you're putting on that plate underneath, if those screws don't go in easily, then you might misthread it. I almost did. And you have another post that you can use if you need to change that out. But we'll go ahead and get this going. To put the battery in, it has a set of lines down here, or I should say at the top of this, which is at the bottom of this. So all we have to do is take and push it in. That's it. And then it has a cover plate that slides down, and you're good to go. It does come with a doorbell, so you can go plug it in wherever you want to have it ring, and on the side is the volume as well as the sound that you want for that particular doorbell. Now that I have this set up, plugged in, everything good to go, I can add the device to the app. It's in the instructions, which is a nice big poster style instruction that you can use. You can look at it through here, and it'll tell you the different ways that you can unlock it, which has 6 different ways: the key fob, the key, the fingerprint reader, the code, the app itself, and you can also use Google or Alexa. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add it. All right, it says it found the device. Now it's connecting. Okay. Okay, you give the lock a name, so if you have multiple locks throughout the house, you know what it is. Since I'm only going to have this one, I'm going to name it Gatekeeper. This was probably also going to be the name that you're going to use if you use Google or Alexa to tell the smart device, the assistant, which door you want to lock or unlock. Okay, you tell it where you want to put it. Okay, it's connecting right now. You can see here I have the app for this up, and I can press remote lock or remote unlock. It'll take a second, it'll connect and unlock. And then it'll tell me, and it'll keep a log of everything that happened. I can press the play, which will actually connect up to the front. It looks a little fuzzy here. That's because I haven't taken the plastic off. There you go. So now we can see here, there we go, the nice video, so we can see what's going on right at the front door. It has the ability to do two-way talking, so you can talk to somebody in real time. You can then lock your door and confirm it, or you can click to talk or unlock it. Super easy to use. And so if you're looking for an easy to use smart deadbolt lock, then this is definitely the way to go. Again, it has a lot of features. Just go look at all these features that it has. My favorite part of this actually is the rechargeable battery, because with the rechargeable battery, I don't have to worry about using the double A's and cycling through. And because it comes with two rechargeable batteries, I can just plop it out, just swap it out and charge the next one so it's ready to go. Again, really easy to use, and I highly recommend it if you're on the market for a smart lock with a camera and a whole bunch of ways of actually unlocking and using this lock.